Hey there, YouTube peeps. I hope you guys are doing swell. Since this is my first, I guess, real video, quotations there, I want to make sure that I formally introduce myself to you. I go by Egyptian Iris, or Iris if that's easier. My real name is Anissa. I also live on the East Coast. I'm 27 years old. Unfortunately, yes, very old. I know it kills me too. Um, I'm also married, and I have two goofball fur babies named Moose, like the dessert, chocolate mousse, and Kovu, like from Lion King. And they are literally children, just, just, just everything that a child could be in dog form. They are literally children. um, what else? I also graduated from Full Sail University with a degree in creative writing for entertainment, which kind of drained my energy of writing, but I don't know, maybe one day I'll get back to it. So anyway, why you guys are probably here is for the art stuff. So let's talk about the art stuff. So I first started art in 2018, and this started because I was motivated by my husbando to basically create a manga or webtoon together. So we pretty much were sitting there vibing on ideas, trying to figure something out. And then he waited until I got really dedicated to art, where I guess he could tell, like, oh, she's gonna keep going. Okay. And he kind of just like threw caution to the wind and was like, ah, you got it. You can handle it. You don't need me. Which he does a lot, but that's okay. But he's funny that way, and I love him for it, so it's all good. So maybe about a year later is when I really kind of picked up digital art. Um, and of course, early in my art journey, I was very heavily influenced by, of course, Ross Draws or Ross Tran, however you know him, or who I also got to meet at NYC Comic Con, which was just magical. He was so nice and positive, and as nice as you think he'd be in person. Um, Another inspiration of mine that kind of helped to motivate me to keep me going, and other artists that I learned from was also Asia Ladowska. Not sure how her name is pronounced, but I hear people say it a variety of different ways. Also, Ilya Kuvishnov and the great Wallop. Also, if that's how you pronounce Wallop, I don't know. um, so I will say it is my goal since then to kind of like level up in this game called art, and I really do want to try, at least, I don't know if I will, but try to make a webtoon surrounded by my OC, Mila. If you do follow me on Instagram, or you've talked to me on Discord, you may have heard me mention her sometimes, or you see my profile picture, or one used to be my profile picture. I just changed it, of my OC. But anyway, on this speed paint that we're watching here now, I'm sure by now most of you could probably tell this is my aura character, Ayala Sarai, from the super addictive and fun Final Fantasy XIV Online. And if any of you are fellow players, yay, cool beans. I hope you guys are enjoying Endwalker. I've had a chance to play it a little bit, but not too much since, I've been having focus on other things. But hopefully, I will be back to it after vacation. I have a couple days off after I come back from work, so I'm hoping that I'll really be able to dive deep into back into my Eorzea life because that game is kind of like a second life. So, uh, in this piece here, this illustration, I kind of wanted to capture a moment of my character in Ilmeg, which is a Shadowbringers location, for those who don't know, of course, which is the third expansion for the MMO. So, okay, I'm not gonna keep you guys or keep boring you guys. I hope you enjoy the speed paint, and I will pop back in later. Alrighty. Hey again, everybody. So again, I said I'd be back, and here I am. So thank you guys for taking the time and watching through this speed paint. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it didn't bore you or anything like that, and I hope you were able to take something away from it. I gotta say though, it's really weird trying to, I guess, basically talking to yourself, even though I know I'm talking to you guys. It just feels weird because I'm like having my own conversation by myself, and I would hate for someone to be sitting here hearing me and thinking I'm going crazy, and it's like, what is she in there doing? Is she having a whole conversation, a whole experience by herself? But anyway, thank you guys again for joining and watching this speed paint as I created my character. So if you guys would like, feel free to follow me on all my socials. I'm more active on Instagram, but even still, I will put my Linktree link in the description, so that way you guys can take a look around, see where I'm at and what I'm doing. And as far as if any of you would like to, feel free to support me on Patreon. I will have work in progress images of this piece on there, and I think I'm going to also try to offer a wallpaper up there as well. Still trying to figure out the whole Patreon thing. If any of you guys have any tips or any ideas of your own things that you would like, just let me know. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, just put them in the comments below, and I will try to reply to them in my next speed paint video. Alrighty, thank you guys for joining.